So one more time, we are in Schoology. I'm going to go to our class. We're going to go to this week 1 Intro to Virtual Learning folder. And they're going to click on Percy Julian. Percy, right here, Percy Julian, that's what you're going to click on. All right, so this is called edpuzzle. It's a video platform that allows you to watch videos and then ask you questions as you watch the videos. So you don't have to, like in the past where a teacher would give you a worksheet that goes with the video or something like that, you'd have to like hunt through and try to like find it, and then if it played too fast, you'd be in trouble trying to go back. This asks you questions like right after they address the information. So your video should play something like this. All right, and then when you get to a question, it'll stop. So I'm gonna go up through the first question with you guys.
Born into a school system that didn't provide public education for African Americans past the 8th grade, Percy L. Julian persevered, not only getting his master's degree in chemistry from Harvard, but ultimately going on to patent over 100 various pharmaceutical and chemical discoveries crucial in improving the lives of countless people.
All right, so when you come across a question, something like that should happen on your screen. The video is not frozen, but it's going to ask you questions, not at the bottom. All right, now what type of scientist did it say Percy Julian was? You go ahead and throw that in the chat if you were paying attention and you know. All right, what kind of scientist was Percy Julian? Go ahead and type it in the chat.
School system that didn't provide public education for African Americans past the 8th grade. Percy L. Julian persevered, not only getting his master's degree in chemistry from Harvard, but ultimately going on to patent over 100 various pharmaceutical and chemical discoveries in the ocean and improving the lives of countless people.
Thank you, Elvis. He was a chemist. He was a chemist. So you click chemistry, chemist. Next question. How many discoveries did Percy Julian have? 1, 3, over 100, or 27? Put it in the chat. Make sure you're on mute. Come on, guys. How many inventions did he have, or how many discoveries did he have? Thank you. 100. Good job, guys. All right, he had over 100. So you would click over 100 and submit. When you hit submit, it's going to tell you whether you got it right or wrong. So if it's in green, you did good. You can check the next question. You got that one right. 100 out of 100 right there. You're all set. When you continue, the video will continue to play from where you left off. So this is something that I wanted to do. We're going to be doing this maybe like 3 or 4. Not 3 or 4. We're going to maybe do this like once a month, considering we only meet a couple times a week. So what this is I'm just going to try to inform you guys on some of the new stuff that, not new stuff, but scientists that don't get enough credit. So we all, throughout science and all your classes so far, you've only seen like, you know, people like Charles Darwin or Isaac Newton, you know, people like that, or Niels Bohr, you know, stuff where they're very obvious scientists. All right, they're kind of really old, you know, scientists who like did their work hundreds of years ago, but these are people that did their work relatively recently, and they don't get a lot of questions. So, or they don't get a lot of credit. So this guy, he had over 100 inventions. He worked with soybean plants to produce proteins and a fire extinguisher that was made out of the foam that he got from a soybean plant. And he worked to get some of the hormones that are found in birth control. So he's pivotal in inventing birth control. So he's really a big important guy, and no one really knows about this guy. So we're gonna do that about once a month. Do like a science history fact where you get to learn about somebody you probably haven't heard of before. So I'm gonna give you guys about 10 minutes to finish this up and watch the rest of the video and answer the questions. After the 10 minutes, I'll come back and we'll continue on our lesson. On the next part, hopefully that last part went smoothly and you guys learned something new about a scientist you never heard of before. So what we're gonna do now is same in the week 1 folder. I'm gonna enable this assignment now. All right, this is a scavenger hunt. All right, so it's basically having you hunt around my Schoology page to try to find different important information. This information will be important to you because later on you might need to go find my email, or you might need to, if you can't remember what your schedule is or what bell comes next, this is a way that you can do that. So when you pull up the assignment, all right, it's going to be in the week 1 folder, okay? And then it's going to be this remote learning scavenger hunt right here. When you click on it, it's gonna look a little different than when I do. So up here, mine's the teacher's version, so it'll have assignment, progress, submissions. So instead, you will have your submission there, and then there should be a Google document down below, all right? And you can pull it up in a different tab, or you can work on it straight inside Schoology. Either one is fine. So inside, it should look like this. You have a little map up in the corner. Little map up in the corner here. And there are a bunch of different questions. So, for example, did you subscribe to the YouTube channel? If not, click here and subscribe. All right, next, the class update section. All right, that's the action. What color font did I use in the first class update? So to find that, you would go to updates up here right on the side. So it looks like a yellow post-it note, and click, and then it'll take you there. It might ask you to find my information, right? Start here folder, important information for getting started. You'll find everything you need to there. Important links, how-tos, and things like that. Everything's right here. You might have a question that has find my contact information and take a screenshot of it. All right. If you don't know how to take a screenshot on your computer, click on that link. Oops, sorry. Click on this link and it'll take you to a video that'll teach you how to take a screenshot and post it here. So a lot of this stuff is pretty simple. It's just walking around my virtual classroom and figuring out where everything is. Okay? So once you're done with this, you'll submit it on Schoology. Do not share it with me on Google Drive or in Google Docs. So what your screen will look like, let's see, it'll look like this, but you'll have a big white button that says submit in the opposite corner. All right, when you're done, you click submit and it'll send it to me. And that's what we're going to be doing the rest of the time. So when you finish that, you can go ahead and throw an emoji in the chat. Let me know you're done. And hopefully, I'll be here if you have any other questions, or if something's not working, or you need help finding something. Let me show you. I'll help you. All right, one more time. So again, you're going to go to virtual classroom right here, virtual learning, remote learning scavenger hunt. And then you should have your submission pop up down here below this description. My screen looks different because I'm the teacher, so it has it from the teacher's standpoint. But yours should look different. You should have a submit button up on the right side of the screen, but then you can type it out, and then the assignment you're working on should look like this. Go through and answer these questions right inside the document, and then submit it. Do you have a question? Okay, so week 1 folder, remote learning scavenger hunt. Click on that, and then answer the questions in that document and submit it on Schoology. If you don't know how to submit it on Schoology, there's a video that shows you how in the how-to in Schoology Basics, how-to videos. Go to the how-to videos and figure out how to submit on Schoology. So everything is on this page that you could ever possibly need.
What is question 2? Let's see, like, how I get that answer?
Okay, so on here, there's on the left-hand side of the page, there's a link called Updates. There. All right. And one more thing, I will come back on later to remind you guys, but make sure that you guys are completing the midweek survey and the getting to know you survey. I started grading those yesterday. We're missing a few. So if you haven't done these yet, make sure you get them done soon. All right. And then this remote learning scavenger hunt will be due on Monday or Tuesday. But remember, we don't have school on Monday. So I'm giving you time to finish it now so you don't have any homework over the weekend. All right, so if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I'll try my best to help you out.